You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Road Transfer, Black and White Sports. Let's talk about the woke NBA. The All-Star Game was this past weekend, along with the Slam Dunk Contest. Now, as we all know, the NBA has totally tanked its viewership. The more and more they become un-American, the more and more they wrap their arms around China, the more and more they go out there and piss all over law enforcement, disrespect the national anthem, the more and more fans have just said, we're done with your league. I used to love the NBA. I truly did. NBA All-Star Weekend was a must-watch. A absolute must-watch. Slam Dunk Contest. I've got a theory because the slam dunk ratings were absolutely putrid as well. Over a 20-year low for the slam dunk contest. And that's coming off of, I saw the highlights of the kid, Matt McClung. And I mean, wow, the kid can dunk. He could absolutely dunk. But at the same time, you've got no stars because your stars are all lazy in your league. They don't want to go out there and play games. When the fans are showing up to see the players, they're sitting on the bench because they need another rest day. Kind of indicative of the work ethic that your league has. And we all know that's all this is spearheaded, charged, moved forward by LeBron James and Adam Silver. It is unbelievable what they have done to the league that was once built by MJ, Michael, Larry, Magic. Went out there, handed the league off to Shaq, Kobe. Kobe tried to hand it off to LeBron, and LeBron has pissed all over this league and ruined it. And keep this in mind as we enter into the All-Star ratings. The NBA just entered another strategic partnership with another company in China. Just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. That just happened just a couple of days ago. This is a partnership for video content, broadcasting, and membership, this Ant Group. So another reason, they've blackballed Enes Kanter Freedom, and then they wonder why their league and the ratings have plummeted. People don't soon forget. Historically low NBA All-Star ratings, disaster will concern Adam Silver. Will it? The NBA All-Star Weekend has come and gone while it had its moments, most of which having Mac McClung involved. The early returns on viewership for the events won't be easy for Adam Silver to swallow. Nothing but himself and LeBron James and some of his other woke inmates running the asylum, nothing but them to blame. You can't hate this country. I've always said sports in large part has always been patriotic. There's been something all-American and apple pie about sports, even the NBA. And they've ruined that. They've lost that. The 2023 iteration of the NBA All-Star Game hit an absolute rock bottom in viewership. According to data compiled by Sports Media Watch, the TV popularity of the event has been in decline over the years, but the 2.2 rating and 4.59 million viewers across TNT and TBS, that's two of your largest cable stations, satellite stations, streaming stations that there are out there. They've been around forever. They have arguably the biggest reach. And this is the ratings you're pulling, are a very large step down from the previous lows of 3.1 and close to 6 million from last season. So you hemorrhaged essentially another 1.4 million viewers since the All-Star Game last year. I mean, wow. Okay. To be fair to the NBA, a few on-court factors went against them. Marquee draws such as Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, and Zion Williamson weren't available due to nagging injuries. I don't want to hear that shit. Because LeBron James and Giannis were both involved. Yes, they exited early. It doesn't matter. They did play, and they were involved. While that might explain the eye-popping drop downward, it has likely just amplified the trend that was going to continue regardless. Mac McClung's show-stealing Saturday night during the NBA All-Star Slam Dunk Contest apparently wasn't enough to salvage some decent ratings. The Saturday festivities were the lowest it's been in over 2 decades. Quote, in other All-Star Weekend action, the NBA All-Star Saturday night averaged 1.6 and 3.42 million on TNT, the lowest rating and viewership for the Saturday night festivities in at least 2 decades. The ratings and viewership fell sharply from last year, a 2.0 and 4.24 million. So you hemorrhaged off, let me just do some quick math, 750,000 viewers on the All-Star Saturday night. You lost that many viewers from just last year. You lost 1.4 million from last year on the All-Star game. You lost 750,000 from last year's Slam Dunk Contest. I mean, and look, one of the problems with the Slam Dunk Contest now, and I understand this kid stepped in, he was a big high school player, by the way. This guy was a serious draw. Him and Zion were the 2 biggest high school players at one time in the country. Okay? I understand he's got a reputation, but the NBA, their stars no longer compete in the Slam Dunk Contest. Okay? Growing up, the Slam Dunk Contest was a big deal. Actual NBA stars participated. Shawn Kemp, Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins, Spud Webb, and in the one-off year, you at least had a guy with the name Kenny Skywalker who put on a hell of a show, and everybody tuned in to watch that. It was must-see TV. Even in the years that I decided to quit watching the All-Star game, I would still watch the Saturday night All-Star Slam Dunk and three-point competition. I haven't seen that in the last 4 or 5 years. There is no doubt that what LeBron James and Adam Silver have done to this league is unfathomable. What they have done to what was, back in the late 90s, mid and late 90s, the clear-cut number 2 sport in all of the country behind what was turning into a juggernaut that would be known as, well, was already known as the NFL, but would now be known as the NFL because now it beats the shit out of everything. The point is, those ratings used to be big for the NBA. The NBA came out, made a decision that they did not want conservative or Republican viewership any longer. They've made it clear they felt like they did not need it. But one thing is also clear, and that's where I'm tying this back into what I showed you at the beginning involving China. The only reason the NBA doesn't want American fans, at least hard-working, common-sense, pro-America fans, the reason they want to let them go or feel like they want to let them go is because they're supplementally paid largely a lot of money from China. That's all there is to it. The one guy that stepped up and talked shit, spoke out against China, Enes Kanter Freedom, can't even find a team. 2 years ago, averaged a double-double. He's been blackballed. The NBA is a shell of itself, and once again, we'll say it, LeBron James will leave this league much, much worse off than what he found it when he got handed the league in part from Kobe Bryant and certainly from Michael Jordan. This has got to be the biggest fall, without a doubt, of any sport we've ever seen. Wow. Just from 2019. I hope it was worth it. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.